In August 2023, Vietnam made headlines by unveiling its domestically developed VCM cruise missile system, a move that surprised many in the global defense community. For years, Vietnam had been counted among the world's top 5 importers of Russian weaponry. This sudden emergence of a homegrown missile system signals a remarkable shift in the nation's defense strategy, underscoring both growing technological self-reliance and a reorientation of strategic priorities. The VCM missile system was first publicly showcased during a large-scale military rehearsal on August 17th at National Military Training Center No. 4, ahead of the significant A-80 event scheduled for September 2nd. Observers noted the presence of at least 2 distinct VCM variants, the VCM-01M, mounted on a smaller launcher cluster, and the VCM-02, deployed on a larger launch system. According to available information, the VCM-01 boasts a range of 130 kilometers, while the VCM-02 can strike targets as far as 300 kilometers away. These capabilities represent a major leap for Vietnam's missile forces. International reaction was swift. Just 3 days following the rehearsal, the Belgian defense magazine Army Recognition published an article highlighting Vietnam's new missile during the large-scale military exercise. The VCM is a subsonic cruise missile designed by the Viettel Aerospace Institute, VTX, a division of the Vietnamese technology conglomerate Viettel. Multiple VCM versions reportedly have ranges spanning from 80 to 300 kilometers and are capable of striking both land and maritime targets. While technical specifics remain closely guarded, some analysts have suggested a possible link to the Russian Kh-35 Uran anti-ship missile. Nevertheless, Hanoi has firmly asserted the missile's domestic origins. In June, a long-range version of the VCM-01 with a 300-kilometer range was introduced via the Mobile Coastal Defense System (VCMB). This expansion of indigenous missile capabilities reflects a deliberate strategy by Hanoi to reduce reliance on foreign suppliers and develop an autonomous defense industry. Publications like Defense Block have noted that Vietnam's missile arsenal now includes systems with ranges of 100, 130, and 300 kilometers, dramatically enhancing its deterrence posture. At the heart of this technological leap is the Viettel Aerospace Institute, which has spearheaded Vietnam's missile development efforts over the past decade. The unveiling of the VCM is closely linked to ongoing territorial disputes in the South China Sea, sending a bold message regarding Vietnam's increasing military prowess and its determination to defend national sovereignty. While the VCM's design bears some resemblance to the Russian Kh-35, Vietnam maintains that its cruise missile is a product of domestic innovation. Strategically, the introduction of the VCM raises questions about earlier Vietnamese cruise missile projects, such as the VCM-01, which was initially reported to have an 80-kilometer range. The concerted push for homegrown missile development is driven by a desire to establish a credible deterrent against regional threats, most notably those posed by China. The timing of the VCM announcement further underscores Hanoi's intention to modernize its forces and to broadcast a clear message of national resolve amid ongoing maritime disputes. The prominence of the VCM at a key military event highlights the evolution of Vietnam's defense doctrine, emphasizing the integration of domestically produced strike systems across land, sea, and air operations. This public rollout is also intended to foster political cohesion and public confidence in the military's readiness and capabilities. By unveiling a domestically developed cruise missile system, Vietnam is signaling a strategic pivot away from dependence on Russian and Eastern European weaponry toward a modernized, self-sufficient defense industrial base. If successfully deployed, the VCM could grant Vietnam a robust capability for both preemptive strikes and defensive countermeasures. The increasing sophistication of Vietnam's missile arsenal is in line with modern trends in asymmetric warfare, where cost-effective, mid-range cruise missiles are seen as vital tools for maritime deterrence and precision land attacks. Ultimately, the launch of the VCM program sends a clear message. Vietnam is determined to defend its sovereignty with precision firepower and indigenous innovation. This initiative is a key pillar in the nation's broader efforts to modernize its military, achieve strategic autonomy, and enhance its deterrence posture in a rapidly evolving regional security environment.